So I'm going to be showing Firo for the free version that you can get from the App Store. I'm just going to be making a drum beat. So we can always play back the drum beat. The way purpose is to show how I use Firo with live loops. So let's add more elements here. So I'm just going to add the snare right about now. All right. I made use of quantizing from the very top to keep my playing in time. So let's take a listen at the whole process of the song as it's forming. So even if you mess up, don't stop. Just keep playing. Just keep going with the melody. You can always fix it later. So the next step is to record. So every time I'm just recording it one after the other. I could have recorded them all as a single track, but I like it this way because it gives me the idea to experiment and see how everything goes. So yeah. So once we're done recording, the next thing is to share it. We can share the MIDI, we can share the audio. In this case, I share the MIDI. I'm going to go directly to my file. I prefer to keep it in the GarageBand file transfer folder because it allows me to easily drag and drop. So I opened up a GarageBand project. I just made an empty track. I forgot the name of the file. So in that case, I just opened up my files. I went to my GarageBand folder. I then sorted it by date and I looked at the last item I put in there. Once I got the name, I then pasted it in there. So we can see the drums are playing as well as the melody, which means that the files were successfully imported and we're all set to go. So the next step was calculating how many divisions that there were. So upon looking, there were 48 or 49. And I know there were 8 bars. So 48 divided by 8 gives me 6. So I need to add 6 sections into this. So what I do is I just go into the sections. I add 6 different sections. I copy and paste it there to continue working on. So once I've copy pasted, then the next step is for me to split them at the end of each section. This allows it to be possible for me to easily import it into the live loops of GarageBand. You can also change the instruments as well. So you can see the strings were selected. You could change the sounds as well directly from live loops. So I just held and pasted the loops I copied from the other section, yeah? So the next thing I'm going to do is just to test it out to make sure that it works. We can hear the drums are playing and I just zoomed in here so we can see the MIDI information. So yeah, we've got the loops into live loops. The next thing now is we can actually select all of them and delete them from the track section because it's still going to be there in the live loops. Now we have fun, we remix. So let's give it a go. So yeah, I can always bring the slider up and down. So yeah, I just kept making the section. As you can see, it's recording from the very top, which means whatever I do and perform will be saved back into the tracks. So everything I just played was actually on the timeline. And if I do play it back, all the movements I did, you can see it being automated here. The chops, the stutters, and the filters, everything I did is all showing up in the timeline here. So yeah, we can also go into the effects. We can chop out any of those transitions. If we didn't get it well, we can always chop it out, just like a regular track. We can also resize it. If we didn't want it to show, or if we wanted it to be more presentable, we can always fit it to our needs. We can change the sounds as well. So right now, I can see it was roots rock that was used. I wanted a bass, so I changed it to the Liverpool bass. And yeah, other than that, we can also change the MIDI notes of the bass, because I know I didn't get it well before. So I can select on what I've already done. I can fix it based on what I want to do, or I could even just play it again by recording over it. Since I made it into sections, it's a lot easier for me to work with. So yeah, hope this video was helpful. Have a great one, everyone. Take it easy.